You ready?
I'm ready. We gotta go get TV.
Yeah, because it's gonna be
rain out Saturday,
AF.
so we need media.
You guys aren't gonna be doing any turkey hunting.
I'll still go. I brought my rain gear for out west, so I can just.
So did I.
I'll make a lap. Might not be till 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning, but I'll get up on that mountain in the rain and make a lap.
But Sunday.
While Matt's working on it, Sunday's gonna be awesome.
Sunday's game on
50s.
Did you send that pump to Matt?
Smells like food.
Smells like something burning right there.
Maybe there's a barbecue thing. But it does make really good.
Where are we?
We're at the Moose, man. We never don't stop here at this Moose. I mean, it's a guarantee. Literally a guarantee. Where we are right now, we're only like 7 or 8 hours away from the beach. There's a choke in there. Up there. Walk in into that.
Made a platform shooting. Sure did. Well,
Bear training.
yeah, we got some packs on.
That's my right straps. There we go. See, that makes a huge difference right there.
Yeah, pulling the load lifters up.
Yep. I didn't have that the other day. So we're gonna hike 5,000 miles with 50 pounds on.
Let's go. Well, here we go. We're taking out cameras, checking cameras, taking out minerals in the pack. I got a 50-pound salt block in my pack. So that's fun. Down these hills in West Virginia. I was doing some filming, so I got to get way ahead of me. I'm trying to catch up without dying while holding this camera out in front of me. But pretty much just out here testing the new camera equipment and all the new equipment, our boots, packs, getting ready for Montana. So stay tuned. Oh, if I don't fall down and die, it's also 90 degrees out. So that makes it fun. All right, I'll catch you when we get to the salt block location.
Last year, if you watched our spring turkey hunting film, Snowed Out Turkey Camp, we had a similar day when we checked trail cams before the bad weather came in, and then the weekend turkey hunting was screwed with bad weather. But I made a mention in that video that if this camera is bad, that we're gonna pull it, because we leave it up here all year, it takes 21 pictures, there's obviously something wrong with it. So we're gonna pull this camera and we're gonna set our mineral lick up. In that video, which I can put the clip from that video to ours. All right, we're up here in West Virginia at Camp Gore. It's the Saturday before the Monday opener for West Virginia turkey. And I'm on my own right now, checking some trail cameras because there's a whole bunch up here and they've been here since gun season. This is a major check for us because it shows us what bucks survived and what the turkeys are doing. But besides obviously checking the cameras and scouting a little bit for turkeys, I always have my eyes open for sheds. And I have never found one here in West Virginia, but that's a beautiful West Virginia bed right there, full of deer hair. Unfortunately, there's no antlers in it, but I'm doing a little deer scouting and shed hunting as well. Today, in that video, I came up here and I said, this is the most beautiful spot for a buck to sit, watch the camp, hang out, and drop a shed.
You found a shed? Where?
It's right there on the trail. Oh. Right there. I literally filmed this exact same spot last year and said there's beds up here and they're going to drop antlers.
So,
we talked
kind of a big deal. First West Virginia shed.
Yeah, this is the first West Virginia shed we've ever found. We've been coming down here, I don't know, since 2016, and I have not found one.
Maybe it's not.
But that's our first West Virginia shed.
And that's not a bad buck.
Not terrible, but it's already getting chewed on. Man, they're already chewing on them up here. But I talked about with my GoPro how there's beds. You can see one right there. So that's the bed I videoed last year. You lay up against that tree there, and they can see down in the valley. The winds are coming over. Just a perfect escape. There it is.
Yeah, dog.
We've been trying for years.
Yeah, dog.
We've been trying for years.
Might have to look a little bit around here.
Yeah, that one you thought you saw was just these weeds. So after we get this mineral lick set up top, you look way up there, if Isaac can pan, there's a spot where there's even a better bed. So this is like a worn down every night kind of bed. There's an even better one up top. We'll put that there for now. It's hard, so this would be a morning spot. If you try to come in here, and hunt this in the morning or in the evening, you'll blow every deer off in the world. All right, we're on the shed shelf, and I like to use old rotten stumps for my minerals because it'll leach in with the rain. The mineral will leach into the rain in the last years. We don't really have a perfect stump here, but we got plenty of dead wood. So wood like this, porous wood that you can break, minerals will leach right into that. So I'll kind of pile this all up, and we'll pour the minerals on. We'll actually put the block down, put the logs all around, pour the minerals in, kind of like a bear bait per se, but it's for deer. So. And then theoretically, since we're on a shelf and it's not downhill, they'll be able to dig a hole here and get some water in it. And over the years, we'll just keep refreshing it with these awful backpack trips up into the mountain.
Yeah, that wasn't fun.
But it wasn't that bad.
No, we're only probably...
We're a lot farther than we think we are.
300 or 400 feet above the cabin elevation-wise.
Ham bones.
What's ham bones?
That's what Wild Time says when they find a shed. We got a ham bone.
A ham bone.
Ham bone. And then whenever Joey does anything cool, he says, booyah. Like a 12-year-old.
Just like our born again boys.
Shoo! Shoo-wee!
Now we're just doing a whole bunch of free advertising for the Wild Time.
Free advertising for everyone. And then free advertising for Rack Fuel.
Yeah, Rack Fuel.
We're not actually sponsored by any companies, just so you know.
Did we get this stuff for free?
Discount code.
Discount code.
Discount code. So no, I have gotten some for free, but we paid for this one on a discount code.
What are we using here? All Rack Fuel Cherry Vanilla?
Yep.
Rack Fuel Cherry Vanilla. Tom Lester's the owner?
Tom Lester.
Thanks for the discount code, bro.
A year later, he gave it to us last year. Let's now get into it, but that's life.
We might kill Boone and Crockett bucks that use this lick.
They are around.
I don't know about Boone and Crockett, but...
All right, I'm up above the new mineral lick we set up and the shed that I found on the front facing side of the property closest to the road. And I found a spot where the turkeys have been scratching a lot, so that tells me they're roosting up here. In the past, they have roosted at the top of this mountain right here, closest to the cabin. We were kind of hoping they would again. It gives us very good access to them coming up off the backside, so they are roosting, or at least feeding through here at times. So that's a good thing. No sheds on the point that I wanted to check, but I found a leg bone. I don't see the rest of the carcass anywhere. Coyote probably dropped it off.
I think we found a new deer hunting spot way up here on top. Caleb just checked the camera down the ridge. Pretty good acorn flat that comes straight down this ridge. Don't know how much deer hunting we'll get. I don't know if we'll get up this high usually, but it's gonna be a spot to remember, that's for sure. But we're just checking cams, waiting for everybody else to get down here. It's hot as balls. That's it. If we see anything interesting, I'll get you on the camera. If not, we'll do a couple checks and then you'll see the card check later on tonight. But stay tuned. Turkey Camp, West Virginia, 2023. You can see where like the deer lay. Like that big tree right there has got like stuff up against it. Yeah, it like gives them a nice little swale to run. Well, there's no shed in this bed, but definitely a spot where these deer bed probably daily. So it's pretty cool. We have cameras surrounding this spot, so Caleb already knew the kind of bed here, but we'll check these cameras to see what's bedding here. Pretty cool spot though. Really flat, but really hidden, unlike a lot of these spots here in these West Virginia hills. I'm gonna creep around. Maybe I'll find something. This buck tree.
Razor toast.
Toasty.
118.
Ugh.
Very, very excited to check that camera. It's the only one I think I have down here actually on video mode. It's on this old logging road where not only there's an old scrape that the bucks were killing during the rut, but turkeys look like they've been scratched up and down this road this spring. So we could have buck videos, we could have bear videos, we could have gobbler videos. It could be really cool. Really looking forward to that one.
Now that's supposed to be good luck, so they say. A balloon in the woods. It's supposed to show where the thermals come dropping down and where the bucks like to bed. I don't know if that's the case, but I'm gonna check this area for a shed because Caleb has found a shed right by a balloon before, so we'll see. I got a bug crawling right on my microphone. Alright, it's hot. What'd you find?
Sometimes you get scared in the woods, okay? And that scared the literal shit out of me. Literally.
Oh!
There's no way. Look at that. Look at that. That's the
Already chewed on a lot.
That's the 110 point. Not the big one.
9
But-
point.
Well, yeah, but he's got the.
Oh my god.
We do have him on camera. Oh my god.
Literally where I shot my buck.
You told me right there you shot your buck right there.
Yep.
Saying right there. That, boys. We knew Isaac was, we knew Isaac was covered up on deer. We almost went right past him. We almost went past him.
And look how much they're chewed up already.
Yeah, I mean they've.
Maybe that's
this is
why we're
off
not
this-
finding too many sheds.
So like we got this one's almost pristine. This one's missing a lot. But Isaac keeps his stand right there.
Yep. Right over there by that fallen down tree.
Oh man, we're gonna have to scour around here. You got one mature buck laying here leaving stuff like this.
Whoa.
You'll have more.
Whoa.
Look at that.
The mountain monster pictures are right over this ridge.
Look at that. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh.
It's a sign. We get a turkey to gobble, I'll really get excited. Look at those sons of bitches.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna have to hang that from the bottom of the grandpa plaque.
Oh yeah.
We've never found a shed in our lives. Then we come down here the first time since Grandpa's funeral and we're just covered up in them. That's 3 on the day. Oh my gosh.
That's our day so far. We're 3.1 miles in.
I can't believe they were touching in that bed. I can't believe how close they were touching.
They're sitting right on top of each other.
Man. Well, as cool as this is, there's a bigger set.
Yep. Much bigger.
There's a much bigger set. We might have to come back up here tomorrow and search around because we're running low on light. We got a lot to do, but wow. They were pretty hidden too.
They were like under the
Oh,
leaves.
man. Serious deer.
Oh shit.
I want to set him out there so when Chris gets there, he's like, "What?"
You get the beer. Run.
We had him on video last year.
Holy shit.
Down here. Yeah, we had him down here and we had him up top on the bridge over there. Not far from where we got the pictures, but those are serious big antlers.
Woohoo.
Yeah, that fucker.
Yeah, look at that, huh? Old dog pecker tick.
I get them all the time.
He will not give up.
They don't help wearing goose. They don't feel a little dry.
He done. There's a pizza.
You want to take it in?
Damn, you think it was fucking snowing outside? You guys are inside?
It was just pouring. It was raining.
Over your head!
What? What happened to it?
Where's all your hair, man?
Pretty sure I've been going bald for a little while.
Find these, huh? Damn.
Yeah.
Why are both bedroom lights on?
We were unpacking.
Why not?
Where'd you find these?
It costs money.
No, I put LED. It
you
doesn't
find
cost
these?
anything.
Right where I was.
Really?
Wow. Matt's not very happy you guys didn't leave no place to park his truck.
My truck is.
It's a Matt.
Hey.
This light's a little bright.
That's real bright.
We brought the side by side down.
Yeah, we didn't
she do? We've been there earlier, but my wife, I was waiting for her to get back.
Yeah, the bridge is not very big.
Yeah, we didn't go to the.
Oh, look, it's Matt taking a pee.
It's not bad out now, bud. Wow.
No turkeys this morning.
Because it nadered.
I think they went that way. Here we are, 10 o'clock in the morning, heading out turkey hunting 2 years in a row,
Bright and early.
bright and early. Gotta get them while they're on the roost.
Thanks, I've already been using it for.
I would just wear that,
I know, instead of.
not wear a hoodie.
Good luck, turkey hunters. Good luck, turkey hunters. Good luck. It's gonna be wet.
You're gonna plug in now.
First one of the weekend. It's a single morel. We're gonna leave that one for good luck. But they're gonna be out. Yeah. Just rain. We'll check on the ridges later when we set up the mineral. I can do some shit on. Lost my place. So, morning one of turkey camp. We got out late because it was torrential thunderstorms and tornadoes this morning at first light. And we've been walking a while. Isaac will have the count on his wristwatch, but we haven't heard a single thing or seen much sign. We're not where we were yesterday, though. We took the opposite way around. So
Found a mushroom and 3 turtles.
3 turtles and 1 mushroom. No gobbles. Heard 1 4-wheeler. Spooked 1,000,000 deer. No sheds. But we're on our way to eventually meet up with Matt and Chris, and then
Lunch.
it'll be lunch and playtime.
Well,
I got one picture at 6:58 of nothing.
To be fair,
to be fair.
it's the worst weather ever this morning. So
Yeah, it was a little rough. I thought
the turkeys are probably still on the roost.
We had a hen going, but nothing. We set up by your tree stand for a little while. Sat there.
That face behind my tree stand, that little shelf, I haven't looked at that, but I feel like there's some bones laying on that.
Maybe.
Maybe we can walk there.
Where's your Faja?
Sitting at the buck tree.
Walk around here.
Legs are bad.
Taking a nap?
He figured he'd save him.
Sweating my nuts off.
I feel good. Did you wear your rain stuff?
I haven't broke a sweat yet.
I didn't wear my rain stuff, and I'm already dry.
I wore my ring stuff and wore pretty much nothing under it.
Sweat came from the.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty nice when you have a
Getting
side by
around that-
side to get up.
Getting around that cow pasture.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I don't like that no more.
Any cows out there?
You hunt to the right of that cow
Same big
pasture
one.
then? So you curl around and go down the bowl kind of?
No, he stays on top.
No, I stay up on that top.
New fence.
Yeah, I know.
There's a
Go right by
bazillion.
the fence.
There's a bazillion deer in there.
So where do you look over? Do you look towards us or look towards the other way?
I look in that bowl.
Look towards the road? That's where the big guy was?
Chris,
I look towards like
You
right
spit.
there.
Oh, first time.
first time
I
you
was doing
spit.
so well.
You're doing so well.
You can cut it.
I videotaped him right there in the bottom.
More water getting spot. Well, Guess we're just gonna have to eat and drink, huh? Yeah. The rest of the day?
No turkeys.
Because there's no turkeys here.
Lots of deer and turtles.
Lots of deer and turtles and shed antlers, but no turkeys.
It's pretty nice taking the old side-by-side down instead of walking.
This thing's quiet as fuck. Oh. Hey, mister.
Hey, mister.
Had to ask Jake who the fuck's rabbit hunting up in here.
Got an awesome sweater on, man.
Hey, how was turkey hunting?
Good time.
Yeah, you see lots of turkey.
I almost heard one.
Now we're gonna check some trail cameras.
Hey, move your big head.
Hiking shorts, he said.
Hiking shorts. There's your 6-point.
There was a bigger one 2 years ago. He
See,
can't even put
it
his
looks
foot
like
down.
it's his foot that's the problem, because he can still move his leg. His foot's all swelled up.
Chris is turtling over there.
That dude's only got one antler. You guys all probably have more SBO gear than me, to be honest with you.
Every time I buy something for him, so.
I'd like to get some SBO underwear. Do they have them?
We're working on a bikini line.
That'll work. I'd look good in a bikini line.
You would look good in a bikini line. Isaac's wearing...
I forgot my sweatpants.
What is Isaac wearing? Kevin's sleeping.
I'm not asleep.
I'm not sleeping.
Me no Stevie.
I know what happens when people fall asleep around here. I stay with it.
Bye.
There's a food spot right here.
Sometimes you get lucky and you get to tear that whole thing off the first try. Look at that hole in the ground, boys. Literally just gonna fill this sumbitch up with mineral. Unfortunately, as all too often seems to happen, we had some technical difficulties with our audio from that afternoon. But as always, we mixed up a good bit of fun with the work that we needed to accomplish. Matt's main project for the weekend was to get running water in the cabin. In order to accomplish this, we had to fill a plastic drum with spring water and attach it to an RV pump that ran to the sink. It worked out perfectly. That was followed by the traditional horseshoe tournament. Chris shot very well that afternoon, but it wasn't enough to beat me and Big Chris for the money. As per tradition, Kevin made sure the pine trees were all trimmed up perfectly. And as always, the smoker was rolling all afternoon, and the camp chef, better known as Isaac, cooked us up a fine dinner.
Siman Brothers, sorry I'm late. Traffic is terrible. It sure is. But on top of that, gas prices have been skyrocketing. I can't believe how expensive gas has gotten.
Grandpa would be shitting his pants right now.
Get my pants.
No big deal.
It's just his pants.
Grandpa would have went to bed. I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm done.
It's alright.
Oh, the cabin is burned down yet, so we're good.
It's okay.
You would have seen shit coming down the stairs again.
That tree's gonna go up.
No, it's fine.
Isaac, your professional opinion, how do you feel?
Well,
Yeah, well.
I will say if the trees did decide to go, we would be kind of fucked.
Yeah.
What a critter.
What was that?
What was that?
Like, hey, you're burning my house. No, you're burning my house.
The tree's catching on fire.
Rip the metal right. My eyebrows burn off.
Yeah, you all right?
A little bit. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Can you see my eyebrows?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. What's that? You gonna get the trash?
Big Chris, you okay?
No,
Oh, this is wonderful.
he's having a lot of anxiety right now.
Anxiety kicking in?
No.
A little bit?
No.
Do that. Crack.
It's cracked.
Huh?
Cracked?
Crack.
Crack.
Oh, son of a bitch.
It's raining.
This is the part about hunting camp they don't talk about. The 5 in the morning struggle to wake up part. Who put that away, Chris?
And it's raining.
Again. Always rains.
Thank you.
Why does it always rain?
Are you ready, Frederick?
Yep. I just gotta put my soggy boots on. You know what I'm saying?
Heard one off the roost, but he's far away, so we're making a boogie all the way around this big bull, probably a mile and a half away, but it's a gobble. Stay tuned. Well, mad dash to nada. So we are gonna go to a nice little convergence point, do some loud call, and see if we can get that gobble again. We have no idea where he is. It could be mountains over, it could be right in front of us. So we'll see. Hunting the hills of West Virginia is tough.
locker.
First ever forest fire put out with milk.
Oh, look, we can go in now.
There ain't no turkeys.
There ain't no turkeys around here.
There ain't no turkeys around here.
I thought I heard shots flying.
There was. We did hear one.
Hey, these good batteries?
Like at
No.
7:30?
Look at your water.
Yeah, we're starting. We got steps going down now, going up.
Going up.
The park down there eventually is going to be.
Grab one of those monsters off.
All
Ski
those,
lift's going in next year.
all
up
those
to the top.
targets are still down there.
That's fine.
Actually, you bought them. So can I drink from your monsters? Thanks.
Chris! Look, it's locked. It's locked.
Bye,
We
cabin.
promise. You don't have to think about it all the way home.
Bye, cabin.
Bye, Kevin.
Power's off. It's locked.
What do you want?
This is the hoodie. I said move the hoodie, please.